All right, scene 32, Donkey Kong, take one.
Hi, I'm Patrick Askin, and I am the creator, writer, and principal actor for Nick and Nicky. Nick and Nicky is a modern-day screwball comedy and murder mystery inspired by the many classic Hollywood films of the 1930s and 40s. Essentially, the movie takes the witty, sparkling spirit of these films and recreates it in a modern-day, upscale, gay setting. So instead of Cary Grant and Irene Dunne or Cary Grant and Katharine Hepburn, we have Cary Grant and Randolph Scott. Now, if you're one of these people who watches movies like The Philadelphia Story or My Man Gottfried or The Awful Truth, and you say to yourself, they don't make movies like that anymore. Well, we're going to make a movie like that. The main character is Nick Darling, a dapper, charming private investigator. Nick is a dedicated private eye, but also an openly gay bon vivant.
Manhattan, you shake to a foxtrot, but a cosmopolitan should only be shaken to an ABBA song. So it should be light, frothy, and just a little bit gay.
His partner and future husband is Nicholas Alexander Van Winterbottom, aka Nicky. What these two share is a deep love and a very sharp, sarcastic sense of humor.
Isn't this a little creepy with a dead body underneath us?
Well, you say I'm never kinky enough. How about a little necrophilia? Looks like Troy had someone over for drinks. Trevor, what was his usual drink?
Apple teas.
He's a bottom, all right.
A perfect murder hat trick.
Did you just make a sports reference that wasn't related to figure skating?
My precious Nickykins.
Mother, please don't call me that in public.
How about never?
Gloria,
You dabbling boozer.
Trevor, Bertha,
Barbara.
Barbara. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry, Trevor. This is my partner, Nicky. Although I hate saying partner. We're lovers, not lawyers.
So the action begins with Nick and Nicky moving back to Manhattan from California in order to get married. In the meantime, Nick becomes embroiled in solving a series of grisly murders after he runs into an ex-flame of his.
Still a private investigator? Because my boyfriend has been missing for several days. Could you look into it for me?
Well, Nick ends up solving the murders at a very lavish dinner party scene in the sort of classic whodunit vein with all the usual suspects in attendance.
The murderer is right here in this room tonight. He's sitting here at this table.
The concept is so retro that I think it'll be current again. And the whole thing ends with a magnificent, sumptuous wedding scene in the Hamptons. And the wedding scene is less a gay wedding and more of a traditional Catholic wedding with two men. I believe that if people who aren't necessarily comfortable or approving of gay marriage watch this wedding scene, they're going to think to themselves, okay, what's the big deal? And oh my God, that's so fabulous. I want to be gay. So if it's $20 or $2,000 or $20,000, please help make Nick and Nicky come to life and bring it to the big screen. Thank you.
Roll camera, roll sound. Camera speed. And everyone ready? And slate.
32C, take 2.
Action.
I blow through here, and the music goes down.
Now, boys, you must always have rhythm in your shaking. A martini, you shake to a waltz. A Manhattan, you shake to a foxtrot. But a cosmopolitan should only be shaken to an ABBA song. So it should be light, frothy, and just a little bit gay. And being gay, a Cosmo should be a very pale pink. Not too red, so easy on the cranberry juice. Remember, boys, I'm a Cosmos.
Oh my God, Nick, hi!
Well, hello, you.
Nick, it's me, Trevor, remember?
Well, of course I do. How could I forget a cute boy like you? Trevor Jensen, 25, from St. Louis, Missouri. Blonde, natural blonde as I remember. We dated from October 26, 2006 to March 17, 2007. And you had the cutest, tightest little...
And this is my friend, Barbara. Barbara, this is Nick, my ex I was telling you about.
Hello.
Nick, are you still a private investigator? Because my boyfriend has been missing for several days. Could you look into it for me?
Well, I'm semi-retired at the moment. But if you need to reach me, I'm staying here at the St. Regis.
Have you seen the well-to-do?
So it was you she was after. She's dragged me through every bar, gay or straight, on the Upper East Side.
It's okay, Sergio. It's my dog and my boyfriend.
You could have at least given me top billing. And I prefer partner to boyfriend.
Here, Sergio. Take Nora up to our room and order her a filet mignon, medium well, and due marcasmo.
Subito, signorina.
Va bene.
Hi, I'm Trevor.
Of course you are.
Huh?
Oh, I'm sorry, Trevor. This is my partner, Nicky. Though I hate saying partner. We're lovers, not lawyers.
Nice to meet you.
Likewise.
And this is Bertha.
Barbara.
Barbara.
Nick,
Trevor?
we've got to get going, but it was great to see you. Oh, we'll be in touch.
Who the hell was that?
Actually, he's my son. Back from my ambidextrous days when I was working both sides of the fence and one hand didn't know what the other was doing.
Son my ass, that was one of your former short-time companions, wasn't it?
No comment.
Oh, bartender, how many Cosmos does Mr. Darling have?
This makes 6.
Well, bring me 5 more Cosmos and line them up.
Right this way.
Well, there they are. Ozzie and Harriet and Cruella DeVille.
Your parents are so normal looking. How did you fit in with your family?
I didn't. I was both the black and the pink sheep. All right, it's showtime.
Oh! How's my precious Nickykins? I've missed my baby boy.
Nickykins?
Don't ask. I'm fine, Mother, but please don't call me that in public.
Oh.
How about never? Cruella, Gloria, how are you?
You're late. I've been waiting here for eons with Mr. and Mrs. Durwood.
That's Mr. and Mrs. Darling, dear.
Sorry, we're late. Mom, Dad, I hope you settled in nicely and your hotel is comfortable.
Oh, yes, dear. Thank you so much. But it's a little too fancy for the likes of us. Your father had a fit when he found out what a bidet is for.
Can I bring you gentlemen some drinks?
Yes. 2 Kettle One martinis up. Very dry. Too sweet. I see you all have your drinks. Good, because you're gonna need them. Well, you want to tell them or should I?
You do it.
Okay. Mom, Dad, Gloria. We wanted you all here this evening because we have some very special news we wanted to share with you. Well, there's just one way to say this.
Oh, do get on with it, you babbling boozer.
You do it.
Wimp! Mother, Mr. and Mrs. Darling. We're getting married!
To what?
To each other, naturally.
Nothing natural about that.
I don't understand why the gays want to get married anyway. I mean, why get married if you don't have to?
Because, Mom, we want the right to be just as miserable as everybody else. Just because you've been married to the same man for 50 years.
51 and it feels longer.
Waiter, we need some more drinks.
Huh, now I see how you fit in with your family.
I just don't get that goddamn pillow biter thing.
Well, actually, I'm the one who bites.
Nicky, can it? Dad, we love each other. Just the way you and Mom do. Or used to. And the way Gloria's loved, I'm guessing, 3 out of her 8 husbands.
Well, at least I can say I've always been faithful to all my husbands.
And Dad, you've always complained that all your other kids married Protestants instead of Catholics, right?
Don't forget your brother Ted's wife, Shoshana.
Anyway, at least Nicky's Catholic. And I always promised you I'd marry a Catholic boy.
I was even an altar boy.
Oh, honey, let's not go there. Anyway, we're gonna have a big traditional Catholic wedding this June, and it would mean a lot if you could all be there. And Gloria,
it would mean even more if we could use your house in East Hampton.
My house? You want me to open up my lovely home for the hoi polloi and a lot of miscreants? Aren't you still caught up in all that unsavory murder business?
Mother, that's what Nick does for a living. He's a private investigator.
Well, can't he do it more privately? I mean, it's in all the papers. So, darling, I don't mind you being a pansy, but can't you find someone more suitable? He's so much older than you, and I'm sure he's marrying you just for your money.
No, Gloria. I'm marrying him for your money.
You mean you only want me for my assets?
Well, you have very lovely assets.
Must you mess up his hair like that?
Here we are. We have 1 rum and coke, 1 Martinelli, and 2 Blue Lagoons.
Ugh. I didn't order frickin' apple cider. I ordered a martini.
Oh my god, I thought that Martini and Martinelli were the same thing.
Sweetheart, no, they aren't. Thank God you're pretty. So bring me a Kettle One martini on the rocks. That means on ice. Oh, and bring me the New York Tribune, the New York Post, and the New York Daily Mirror.
Oh, we don't serve New York drinks here.
Those aren't drinks. Those are newspapers. Newspapers are things that people read so they can know things. Like blogs on paper. Never mind, just Call the front desk.
That's the kind of boy where you can hear the wind blowing between his ears. Oh, Nick, this is for you. South Florida's premier detox center, Pina Colonics. Try our special alcohol cleanse, the Crown Royal Flush.
And here are your news thingies. And your kettle drum martini.
Well, at least he's as dumb as he looks.
Oh my God, look at this. Preston's really gone to town on Troy this time. Another sensational murder has occurred in the Swisher Slasher case. The latest victim is Andrew Slotnick, a former client of Troy's. We hear in more ways than one. Slotnick's body was found buried underneath the jacuzzi at the East Hampton home of Troy Johnson and his partner, Trevor Jensen. Slotnick was a fixture on the Upper East Side gay circuit and was an independent producer of gay adult films, some of which starred none other than our interior designer slash, no pun intended, serial murder Troy. The police believe that Slotnick had threatened to expose Troy's past. How much more exposed can an ex-hooker and porn star be? Which they believe provides a solid motive on the part of Johnston.
Well, that shatters it. I thought I was marrying Prince Charming, and it turns out that my prince is just an evil, lying, cheating killer toad.
It's a simple case of the blonde leading the blonde.
Nicky, you're not helping any.
I just wish he would kill me now and put me out of my misery.
Well, the police think you're next on his list.
Don't say that! This poor boy has been through enough. I'm here for you, Trevor.
Yeah, come to mama boy.
Nicky! Trevor, maybe it's time you met somebody new. Look, here's a brand new dating site. Disgruntled with Grindr? Try Blunder. The site for those looking for love in all the wrong places.
Well, at least I can be sure that I'm marrying Prince Charming.
Does that make you Cinderfella? I suppose that means we will have a fairy tale romance. Maybe we won't. Listen to this. New York State Senator Sheldon B. Sheldon, who the hell names their kid Sheldon, has announced that he has reversed his position on legalizing gay marriage and will now vote against the measure. Sheldon, whose vote is considered pivotal, offered no reason for his sudden reversal.
That stinks. The B probably stands for bastard. But honey, whether we can get married or not, I am eternally yours.
Aww. Now, my dear boy, get a hold of yourself. This is still an open case despite what the police and the press say. Now, I have an idea. Nicky, you and I are going to throw a party in New York we'll never forget.
We are?
Yes, we are. So we all need fabulous outfits. So let's go shopping.
As soon as we sober
up.
What about trying all these murders? How can we have a party now?
Don't you worry a blonde hair on your pretty head. Uncle Nick has a plan up his sleeve. Okay, Nicky, let's pick the date. Where's my book? Okay, let's start with the invitation
And
list.
we need the best caterer.
Oh, and I know just the right venue.
And the best champagne.
And the best caviar.